You're listening to Olive Sessionz Unfiltered with Shakir. Previously on Olive Sessionz Unfiltered.
Like while I'm here, one of them already said to me, "Wow, where were you?" I said, "I'm working with Shakir on something." I said, "I would have loved to come to you. I wanted to listen to." You see, they are like a company. God is speaking to them consistently. Where do you want to pass? You can't.
True.
Where do you want to penetrate the person? Can they eat the person till depression will enter, till isolation will come, till the person begins to take drugs, begin to pursue women? How? The person has to really be out of the park. It's not possible.
So if you want to know how to cure depression, if you want to know how to cure sadness and loneliness and all the negative vices the devil is throwing at you, make sure you avoid isolation. Make sure your company is strong with people of substance.
Let me say something. You see, for some people, depression, and there's a medical part of depression and people who commit suicide and things like that. But for there to be a medical side, that now talks about responsibility. As a child of God, leave the medical side first. Come back to your choices. You see, before demons will come and infest somebody, we might blame that the person does not know what they are doing. Yes, so that we can forgive the person. That's our own part. But that person, we must realize that even when somebody becomes demonized, they still have a choice. The madman on the street has a choice. If you say nowhere cloth is eating from dustbin, he has a choice. When they came to Jesus, one was saying, "Leave us alone." The other was saying, "Help us." The one that was saying, "Help us," won. Jesus delivered the guy. So what I'm trying to say is that at the root of depression is pride.
At the root of depression is pride.
Let me explain what I mean.
Okay, sir.
Pride is anything that you do against the will of God for your life. Worry, the root of it is that you're trying to solve a problem without God. You're removing him from the equation. That is worry. That is idol worship. That's worry. You have to deliberately open these doors. You see, a bird can fly over your head. Satan has a right to tempt you, but does not have the right. Jesus took the right away from him to force you. For Satan to force me, it means I deliberately allowed him. I am his master. The whole idea about the cross is that he made us Satan masters. We are part of his body, head above all principalities and powers. You need to be able to say these things to yourself before depression will get to a place where it becomes a compulsive behavior. Anxiety is compulsive behavior, which means it's like you can't control it. But look at when the seed was planted, when you were in charge, before the demons came and stayed in charge. Even when they are now in charge, if you can still, like the madman, say, "Help me," help will come. It says that whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. You can't lie against God. Say, "Who have believed that report? To whom is the arm of the Lord revealed?" He said, "They have not all obeyed our report." It is still back to man to obey. You need to be able to say these things. One, you look at it. When you were supposed to talk about it, you did not talk about it. You will say to yourself, one, "I can handle it." And you are lying. Two, you will say, "It's not that bad." Three, you will say, "Nobody will understand." And four, you will finally say, "Well, last, everybody must chop breakfast. This might be my own cross. Everybody get their own." All these statements are statements of pride for depression and the suicide, because suicide now means you're now hearing voices, very loud, clear, telling you what to do. Medicine can sustain it so that you can receive help. That's why the medical part comes in. They should see a doctor, a psychiatrist, doctor, a psychologist, a therapist. Do you understand? So that the effects of it can be taken away. Space can be given for the person to make a choice and stand their ground over a season, form new habits and break the cycle. But all these things, none of them just start and just come and just seize me like this. I'll just think, people say, she said, "This is me." Are you Michael Jackson? Are you Michael Jackson? Oh, you'll be dancing Tana on your Tiberibe. Come on. Ooh, go. Are you Michael Jackson? It's a lifestyle you have learned over time. You have been flirting in a brotherly way over time. Woman go stay, no go leave her. You go pass, you go touch and say, "How are you? Your shirt is nice." You know if it's just greet and pass. If you know greet and she go die. You now tell yourself that I was sent to go and minister. Minister to who? Have you ministered to all the boys? Now that your boxer is no longer there, it's not. Is what you're saying? The devil tempt me. Tempt you where? You saw the thing coming small. I'm trying to say in effect that none of this thing just happened. Boah, it just happened. Boah, bombo, bonigwe. It just happened. They all begin small. We must recognize them and report it when we can tell it. And say, okay, let me give an example. About 3 days ago, before I hand over to you, 3 days ago, I went to this Sabbath cafe, and this lady looks at me. I said, Madam, you give me discount today. She said, yes. I will give you discount. It's something I will do for you. I was like, okay. And then she said to me, I'll take you out. I said, for lunch? And she said, no, not for lunch, overnight. You see, it sounded like play. But that's a seed of the enemy. I said, what do you mean overnight? I said, because you will not come back that day. Me and you will stay throughout the night. I never expected it. Okay, I can now sit back and say, I've become so fine that this gymming I'm gymming now, my 4-pack is now showing. I'm sorry, I can feel like this. I can now say it's my 4-pack, or I say this is my beer I've been carving. Finally now, I'm the boy that is touching the heart of the ladies. I can say to myself, oh, suddenly Michael Jackson reincarnated in Africa. It's for me to do on Woo! Come on. I can say all that to myself. Or I can just say to myself the truth, that the devil is after me. And that what I need to do is take that thing, rush to one of my accountability, and just say, see what happened today. Because you know why I will kill that seed that is planted by that woman. Whoever she's working for, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know. It's to say, see what happened to me. Now the next day, I go to another place. And the lady says to me, you're owing me lunch. Trying to tell me we need to go out. And the lady. So, is it that I say, maybe this shirt they just bought for me is really looking nice on me. Or I will know that there's something that is coming. There's an announcement that is coming for me. And hell, I've received a report. That Onochi is just to be announced soon. They say, what destroyed his father? What dealt with his grandfather? Check his lineage in the natural. Can you find anybody around him? Anybody at all? Send the person. If I don't tell my accountability, I'll stay there and be thinking. And I'm not always strong. We have infirmity. But not always 100%. We are strong in the Lord. There are seasons where my 72-hour cycle of sperm production, we get to the tip and congeal will begin to happen. Anything at that time looks beautiful. Even ugly people with pimple breasts will look very beautiful. And it might just be that moment. I will only wake up, come back to my senses when I'm trying to pull my boxers back into place. I could have told somebody, and the person will be like, don't go near. Have you gone? They will come in the next day. Did you go to that? I say, no. Because Bible says he that covers iniquity will not prosper.
True.
Confess your faults one to another, that you might be healed.
True.
So a lot of mistakes we make is from isolation,
True.
holding the matter to ourselves, acting like Agada Bachirozo. Okay, Gaga no go. Ozo pata no go. Only you, man, trying to do it by himself. We're not built to be alone.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Now you see why it's called Olive Sessionz Unfiltered. We say it as it is. It's been an amazing session. We still have one more phase to talk about when it comes to the art of saying no. But we're going to talk about that in the next session. So keep it locked, stay tuned, and we'll meet you on the next session. Thank you.